Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals and welcome back to my channel, not planner, but well, welcome back to my planner too. I'm here to plan the week of the 6th to the 12th of July memory plan in my Jesenia's Printables inserts, which I have coiled myself. I'm using this kit I made myself as well there, and this is obviously leftovers, which my memory spreads always are. I have this washi from Simply Gilded. I may need the 10mm as well. I've got my bee overlays. Obviously those are, those are not. Various foiled functionals, layering collection stuff, mostly and some flags from Jobo Designs, which I'll pop off to one side, and let's get straight into it. So let's get the date covers down first. I have already put the date dots on these. I really love the pop of black in this kit. I think it is really pretty. I think it just gives this kit like an extra little something. I don't often use kits with like massive chunks of black in like this, but I think it is lovely. And I really like the pop of yellow with the pop of black. What do you guys think? This is one of my favourite kits I've made, I think. I have only made 3 kits, I think, but still. Maybe I'll make more in the future, but for now I'm quite happy buying them from other people. But to be honest, this artwork is the reason I started making my own kits, because I wanted a kit with this artwork and nobody had one because this artwork is quite old, so like really quite old, so I decided to make one instead. For the bottom washi, I am just using the strips from the kit as well as the 15mm. I have left a relatively large, I have left a relatively large gap between the bottom of the boxes and the washi, just because there is quite a lot of space at the bottom of this planner, and that just seems to work best for me. So then the other thing we do is work with them. So if you see, I'm going to leave a decent gap between that washi and this washi, and there's still quite a big gap at the bottom of the page. That is my one problem with these planners. Both this one and the Annie Plans printable one seem to have that gap at the bottom. I think if I were to print and cut them again, I would change the size of the bottom. But then I also don't use like full-size bottom washi, which I know a lot of people do. Until I've cut that off, I don't actually know where this washi wants to start. So in this planner, for some reason, despite like the gaps all looking the same as the Annie Plans one, you have to cut down the washi slightly. That's absolutely fine. It's not a problem to cut off a tiny strip of washi at all. At least it isn't if you actually cut it and don't just get caught on the coil like I just did there. Oh, that's not peeling. Why do I do this? I presume I just didn't cut it well enough. Oh god, I cannot cut that for the life of me. There we go. Cut that in the end. To be fair, I've not actually cut, I've left a little bit on that side as well. Let's just get rid of that. And then we can hopefully line this washi up so I don't have to tear it. And again, just leaving a relatively large gap between the 2 strips of washi, because that seems to work best for me. Then I've worked out in these planners, because of the pulling the washi into the sidebar, I actually find the sidebar easiest if I work up from the bottom. So the 2 things in my sidebar this week is I'm using an excited for. I don't know what I was excited for, but I clearly wanted an excited for when I planned out which kit I was using, so pulled out my stickers and stuff, so I'm sure I'll work that out later. I'm really struggling to think what I was excited for. Then I want a header, and I'm just trying to remember how many there are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I left 8, so I can use the same headers as I'm using in the main body of the kit in the sidebar. Then we want the Monday through Sunday box, which is here. Just bob that in. Is that what goes next? I don't think it is actually. I think I normally put my to be fair, I've only actually planned I've planned 2 weeks in this planner, and I've done the same on the other 2 weeks, so let's go with that. We have the blob in for the favourite moment of the week, and then we have another header, and then we have the Monday through Sunday box, if I don't, stick stuff to myself in that time. I think what I can probably do is line this Monday through Sunday box up with the bottom of this box. Actually, it can even come down a tiny bit more than that, I think. Just using the headers as dividers there. Then I want one more header, and I think I'm going to use a black one for this, and that's going to be the title of, that's fine, the box. And then, oh, except now I need, okay, undo, pull that up. Pull that up. Don't judge me. Grab another one of these. Use this one here because it's more different from that header. Fabulous. Use this one that's the same as the one above here, so that they're not like the two headers next to each other. This one in the gap there. I think that's how I do my sidebar. Yes. And then we have a full box, and I think for the full box I'm going to go with the planner, and that's actually the cover of this planner. Plannerception! So that just goes in up at the top, and then this top space is the space we have for the July 2020. So I tend to do one of two things. I either put a strip of washi, which I think is what I'm going to do here. So I have one chunkier strip of washi, put that in at the top, and just layer the July 2020 on top of that. There. And there we go. Sidebar perfectly fits because I worked up from the bottom. As I said, I've worked out that is definitely the best way to do the sidebar in my A5 wides. I just find it the easiest way to get my sidebar how I want it to be. And then just going to pop in the last little bits to finish off the sidebar. And there we have that. Next I'm going to pop in my headers. And do I want to scatter headers, or do I want to have these ones all along the top? I'm kind of inclined to say I want these ones all across the top, because these are a little bit more similar to the date covers, so I just think that might work better. I might be wrong, but that's my own current feeling. And I don't know, I just feel like days look better when started off with a glitter header, and that may just be like leftover from my old planner. You needed a glitter header at the top of the day because of the layout of the planner, especially because I have to use date covers in this planner, so it's not as much of an issue, but still I think that is where my want for a header at the top of every day comes from. So that is the basis of the kit all down, minus the overlays, which I should probably put in now, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'm going to go through and pop these overlays on everything. So just quickly, whilst I'm putting these headers down, I just want to check in with you guys, see how you're getting on. Everything is good with me at the minute, really, just waiting for stuff to happen in the house. Obviously I am actually filming this the weekend after this week happened, so I'm filming it on the 18th. So we're about halfway through July, and we're just waiting for things to happen with the house and stuff, but yeah. Okay, so that is the base of the kit completely done, so let us just get straight in to planning out the days. So I've got, how many full boxes have I got left? I've got 3 full boxes left. I seem to be missing a page of the kit, it's there. So the way I plan out my days, I can see which days were like the quietest. So I think probably Saturday, Thursday and Monday are going to be the easiest places to fit in full boxes. So Monday's box can go at the bottom, Thursday's box can go up at the top. That's Friday, don't put it on the wrong day, Tilly. And Saturday, did I say? And then that's just the 4 boxes all in. It just makes the rest of the spread a little bit easier to deal with. And in fact, let's just put the 4 box overlays on while we're at it. So I'm just popping it down the overlays, picking which box I think will look best with which overlay, and then we can just get into the day-by-day plans. So the first thing I want to mark on Monday is that I did yoga. I haven't actually managed to pull out yoga stickers, so I'm going to come back to that in a minute. And then I want to mark in that I took my Instagram pictures, which again doesn't need very much space. So I'm going to grab a little paint blob because that doesn't need much space to... I'm just looking on the day, see if there's anything that needs like a certain side. No, they don't. So that's just for doing my Instagram photos. Then I went to work, which I think can have a quarter box. In fact, I kind of want it to have a nice black quarter box, pull in a bit of the black. What am I going to write about on this day? I should probably work that out as well. I'm just going to move a couple of things from one page onto another, so I have to worry about less pages of this kit. In fact, I'm just going to condense my pages, give me a sec. I think I'm actually going to write about work, to be honest. I'm going to write about something that happened at work. So I think I might jump down to the bottom where I want to mark in doing some designing during D&D. I'm really struggling to peel this sticker up. Why? I like this. Sometimes I question my abilities. I don't really know which way. Hang on. Right, left, right. Yes, I was correct. This icon wants to go on the right. We're just going to pop in design there. And then above that I'm going to mark in that it was D&D night, which I think I'm going to use a half box. Or am I going to just use a full foiled hexagon? Actually, no, I'm going to use a half foiled circle with a D20 sticker. I know it's not a D20 sticker. Ooh, that's not what I expected. A title deed game night sticker for D&D. Then before that I did some tidying with my mum, which I think I might put on another quarter box. Yes, I'm gonna be struggling a little bit for space this day, but that's fine. Then I'm always going to struggle a little bit for space on the days that I put in my text. Then before that I want to mark in that it was Rangers. We're doing Rangers via Zoom at the moment, so rather than my normal trefoil to mark Rangers, just have a laptop girl. And then my text is actually going to be about the other thing I had to mark, which is basically that we reviewed every single patient on the ward. So rather than anything else, I'm just going to put the little stethoscope as part of the text, and then the text can be in the gap, or in fact let's just not. I'm just going to write about it and not have that in. So that's Monday. Obviously I haven't put in the yoga sticker. For the tidying, because I was tidying with mum, I've not put all my stickers down. I'm saying I'm done with Monday, I'm not. So I've got Rangers script there, and then this tidying, this organising was with mum, so that will do there. Tuesday I slept in a little bit, but still managed to do, or was I exhausted? Which am I saying? I slept in. But I still did yoga, so I can't have slept in that much. I'm going to use a little appointment. No, I'm not. I'm going to pop a paint blob, because you know how I love the paint blobs, in first for sleeping in, and then I'm going to use this appointment label for yoga. Then for work. So again, apologies for any weird cuts there were, or any sound problems there were for the last few minutes. Hopefully I have fixed all of that now, and we are back to normal. So I'm just popping in, whilst I was having the camera problems, I pulled out the yoga and work stickers that I hadn't already pulled out. So I'm just filling in the bits that I hadn't, just to finish off Monday properly. that will be nicely lead us on to putting work in on Tuesday. And then we are back up to date and I can stop being irritated at life, hopefully. I spent some time at work looking for a bar table, so we are planning to have a bar table in our kitchen, and then eating like main meals in the dining room, but I was just looking for the best one that was currently available. Then I did my shop accounts, which is what my text is going to be about. So at this point it is time, as usual, at some point to drop down to the bottom of the day. And the last thing to mark in is that we watched some TV and I did some planning. I think I might pop that in a quarter box. Don't know why. That's just how I fancy doing it. I also did some designing. I think I might have even finished my designing that day. Was that the really productive day where I finished my designing? No. Didn't finish my designing that day, but that's fine. What should we use for that? Let's use one of these flags. Josephine Bow Design flags. Bring in some more black, because I am here for the black in this spread. Fabulous. Before that, I want to mark in editing, which I do just have a Toffee Bananas / Papershire flat lay, and before that I want to mark in doing guides. We are obviously doing that online, it is not in person or anything, but we are still, we've started doing virtual meetings. We're actually hopefully soon going to be doing in-person meetings, but with limited numbers of girls, but not yet. So that's there, and that is Tuesday done. On to Wednesday, again I want to start with yoga, and I think I'm gonna just cut up this strip, because I designed these kits when I was using checklists in my sidebar, but I'm not anymore, so I'm now gonna use these and cut them up basically for more boxes, because I'm always in need of more boxes. Even when I've designed my own kit and it has hundreds of boxes in, I still want more. And that's just to mark in yoga, and I did remember to put it the right way around for the sticker I had. Then in the morning I tried to finish off the editing of a video. I was editing the guide, what calls it? Oh, actually I'm going to use one of the kit hexagons rather than that. The virtual campfire that was on this week, I was editing that. So I can just pop that in there. That's beautiful. Moving on, it was teaching morning, which I think I can probably have a third box. Kind of feel like yellow on yellow isn't a good plan. Black, but then the I'm going to use the green one, but none of the boxes really were what I wanted 100%. So that's for teaching, and then I did some more designing. I think I actually finished my designing this day, which may well be what my text is about. Yeah, I did, because I started foiling. Oh no, because we also had date night, and it was it really nice? Was that the date night that was really, really lovely? Yeah, I'm gonna write about the date night, I think. And slightly before the date night I did a little bit of foiling. Put that in there, and then it was date time, and we just ripped my foil sticker in half. Annoying myself. Good. So for the date, I think I'm gonna pull in a half box. Yes. There. I'm gonna pop the date with the heart on across the top of the box, and then just put underneath it little TV. I'm then going to put in a little strip of washi to mark that we played pool. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to put a strip of washi at the bottom to mark something else. And instead, I'm just going to put the pool free floating. Or shall I put it in a little circle actually? I played really badly. To the point that we didn't play a second game because I annoyed myself.
It's not often that I win at pool.
I'm sorry. That's just going to go in at the bottom. Oh, I'm being cuddled, which makes putting stickers down straight quite difficult. And that is Wednesday. So I need to turn the page. Thursday, it looks like I slept in. I was tired. Such a problem. Such a problem. And then, was I just exhausted or did I sleep in? Because again, I've got an exhausted little munchkin, but I did yoga. Oh, I did a meditation yoga, I see. Which means I didn't do that much. Gonna pull in another foiled flag. I think, no, let's use a flag from the kit. No, I've now stuck that flag on my hand, so I probably have to use it at some point to mark in the yoga. Because of the giantness of these stickers, I regularly hide the girl's hair, I'm sorry, behind another sticker. So that's there. And then I got petrol on the way to work this day, and it had gone back up in price to like, not normal prices, but it had shot up quite a lot, and that was kind of annoying, so I want to mark that in. I think for that I'm gonna again just cut off one of these little hearts because I want something skinny. I don't know how to fit that back down on the page. I'll just go on, it'll be right. So that's just to say that the petrol had gone back up in price. Then it was time for work, which I think is what I'm going to use this flag for now because I've already used one flag. Wow, hexagon time. When in doubt, use a hexagon. You know, that's my general jam. Then I'm going to use one of these things on my finger. I'm going to use the third box to mark in doing some singing. We were singing for the campfire that I was editing, which is the next thing I'm going to mark in, but I think I had binge watch to mark in at the end of this day, but I don't think there's space really. I think I'm going to put this flag down with this girl. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to mark in binge watching TV unless I just put it over the bottom washi. Should I just put it over the bottom washi? I think that would work quite well because it is a clear sticker. Then it doesn't not get marked. So I was binge watching something and planning. I don't know what I was binge watching. Something with the fam. Why not? We'll just leave that there. It's not that noticeable, so cool. Then just mark in some singing there. And that is Thursday done. On to Friday. Can't get that sticker straight. On to Friday, I slept in. I don't think I've got any more washi or anything to mark sleeping in with, so maybe I use a flag. Sleep in. Oh, I should have used a foil flag. I might use a foil flag rather than the yellow flag. Sorry, kit flag. I am burning through these black foiled flags. Oh well. Then want to mark in work, which I think, shall I use a quarter box? I'm running low on quarter boxes. That's black and the thing above it is black. Wow. I don't know what to use. I'm going to cut down 2 hearts off of this. That's what I'm going to use. There we go. Yes, I do realise I have like 3 million stickers stuck to me. It's fine. It will work out. So that's for work. Then I wanted to mark something happening at work. Don't really know what it was off the top of my head. I need to read. 2 people decided to self-discharge. That was fun. And then we went out for dinner. We went to the Thai, which was our first meal out. Yes. so just popping in the stickers of that. I really could have put a full box on this day as well, but oh well. Then yeah, went to the tie, and then I packed some orders afterwards, which in fact I think I'm going to put my text about going to the tie, and at the bottom of the day I'm going to mark in with a flag. Oh god, too many things on my hands means it makes it really hard to peel some stickers because they're just sticking to me. At the bottom of the day I'm going to use a flag and my side eye thing from Fox and Cactus to mark something that YouTube was being annoying. Above that I'm going to mark in watching Frozen 2 on Disney Plus, and I think I might use a foiled hexagon for that. I think like silver foil and Frozen, yes, absolutely here for that. And above that I'm going to use a half box. I probably shouldn't use the yellow one next to the yellow one. I'm going to use a pink half box instead for packing orders, and then the text in the middle of that space, and that will be Friday finished. Fabulous. Saturday again I had a lie in, and I think I'm going to mark that using a quarter box, partly so it's not sitting on my hand anymore. Then I'm going to use a flag to mark being on call at work. I had to leave the house straight away, which was annoying, which there's literally just like annoyed things on this day, because that's all I really did was be annoyed. So the first one is to be annoyed that somebody didn't tell me that until far too late that there was a seclusion review. So the seclusion review was at 9:25. I live 40 minutes away from my place of work in good traffic. I live 40 minutes away, and they didn't tell me till 9 o'clock. I then sort of, when I handed over, sent a bit of a snarky email being like, because I was late, because it was handed over so late. And then she still handed over the next day at the same time. Then that's for that, and then I'm going to use this paint swatch of whatever that annoyance is. I don't think I am going to mark that actually, because they're really the same thing. So instead I'm just going to peel that back up, and I'm just going to pop in a half box for the video that I've been filming and editing, was a virtual campfire which went live on this day. And whilst I actually managed to watch that, which was quite nice. That's probably what my text is going to be about. So I'm going to jump down to the bottom where I'm going to use this paint swatch just to say that I went straight to bed. I'm going to pop something above that, maybe another cut up bit of checklist. Oh, I don't know what to use. I kind of feel like this shouldn't be this big. Because it shouldn't. I think I might use a smaller paint swatch for that instead. This day is not being easy to plan for some reason. I think it's because I'm left with either black or yellow stuff everywhere, and I don't really know how to deal with that, because it just feels like there's loads of those two colours, black, yellow and green, on this day. Oh god. So I managed to cut that really wonky, but that's just to mark in that I was feeling quite down. And I was going to mark in choosing stickers, but I feel like if I do that I'm not going to leave myself with much space to do much else. But at the same time I did do it, so I would quite like to mark it in. I might see if I can find a smaller planner sticker. Or I might just use the hexagon and the choose stickers script, and that will be fine for Saturday. On to the last day, which is Sunday. We went to a car boot first thing in the morning, which I'm going to pop on a half box at the top of the day. Freaking love a good half box. Oh god, I'm attached to my sticker album with my hair bubble. Smooth. So that's for the car boot. And then I did some filming, which let's pop that on a chevron or a half outline circle actually. let's mark some filming in, which can go there, and then did a lot, and I mean a lot, of foiling. It was a busy day, so literally spent forever foiling and forever cutting. I always manage to rip my foil stickers. I don't know why. I think it must be the way they are designed. The dot of the eye just is quite an easy place for it to rip. Sorry, I need to get my head in frame to vaguely line this up correctly. Well, that's really wonky. Excellent. Next I want to mark in tidying, and I think I'm going to cut one heart off this heart checklist for tidying. I know what my text is going to be about on this day, so I don't need to consider that. Then we had a family Zoom call, and I sorted a load of paperwork, and to be fair, we were cutting all the way through this. I was cutting stickers, but I'm not marking that in. That tidy I've just folded rather than anything else. Excellent, there we go. Then family time, use one of the hexagons from the kit maybe. Use the bigger hexagon from the kit for family time. There. Then sorted out the files, which can go in my last third box. Yeah, why not? As I say, I'm really running short of room on this day. Then use a half-fold hexagon, I think, or actually we'll use two of the two heart checklist bit that's left instead, which is really wonkily cut, I do realise, but it's fine. I mean, you can totally tell, but it's fine. And then this La La Land sticker with a cut script next to it. There. Then, do I need a half box day extender? Maybe. I feel like I don't need as much space as a half box day extender is going to give me, but I do need a bit more space. So I think it's going to have to be a half box day extender, which I haven't used a day extender yet in this planner, so I'm going to take it and run with it. So that's for watching Disney Plus. Then I'm going to put it in a half box day extender. And on the top of it, I would have liked to put a half box, but I don't really have one left. I'm going to use an appointment. In fact, I'm going to put the two things I want to mark. So that sad emoji, and then this with mum, which what's left in the kit, only a quarter box, and a flag, which is also yellow. Is there somewhere I can swap this yellow out for some other colour? Where's the flag? Here. I'm going to switch this flag out for that flag. Put Elsa back where she was. There. And then this flag can go in there. And that appointment label should be a tiny bit higher than it is. There. Fabulous. So then I've just got cuddles, and I've got a with mum script for there. And then on the inside is where I'm going to put my text, and that works well. So there's just this spot here where, actually, I wonder whether if I lift up this choose stickers sticker a bit, if I just put that directly along and then the choose stickers like over everything else, because it's a clear sticker. Yeah, that works. Cool. So let's pop in my headers and my text checklists. So you thought you got through this video without me mentioning a Black Lives Matter issue? Of course, that is what I am going to bring up now. I've obviously talked about this before, but not really in depth. But I just want to talk a little bit. I know it was a while ago, but her murderers are still not in jail, so it still needs talking about. But I want to talk a bit about Breonna Taylor. I think that's how you say her name. I'm rubbish at pronouncing things, so I'm sorry if that's wrong. And her murder just just a little bit. Basically, if you haven't heard the story, she was asleep in bed and the police went into the wrong house and shot her while she was asleep in her bed. Which is quite frankly just outrageous as anything, really. It is just absolutely horrific in the first place. But the fact is that her murderers are still walking free. She was literally asleep in bed. People broke into her house and shot her. And there has been recent news, I'm saying recent because this video I'm filming quite a lot before it comes out. I'm filming this in like the middle of July. Obviously this comes out in about the middle of August. There is some evidence that she did not die straight away and that she was not, you know, given medical treatment, and potentially if she had been given medical treatment she wouldn't have died. So not only did the police shoot an innocent woman who was asleep in her bed, they then didn't give them medical attention and just let her die. And I think if that doesn't sum up to you the severity of what is going on in America as well as in the UK, because it definitely is happening here in the UK. As I said in my August monthly plan with me, if you watched that, there has recently been a police person in the UK using the same neck grip that killed George Floyd. So, on a black person, obviously. This is happening all over the world, and we need to not lose momentum. We need to keep talking about it. We need to keep fighting for justice. We need to keep educating ourselves and educating others, and that's why I'm still talking about it on the channel, because I just feel like I have this platform and I need to do what I can, and life hasn't gone back to normal. Like, life is starting to go back to normal in terms of the Black Lives Matter movement, and it needs to not. People need to keep fighting for justice, keep signing petitions, keep doing things, and just, yeah. So, yeah. That's all I really have to say on that today. But if you watch my videos, you know that I am talking about something every day. Every video, so. Cool, so that is everything down. I am just going to go through and write everything in. My first day extender in this planner. Oh, love it. So I'm still tracking what week of lockdown it is in my sidebar, and I don't really know whether I still class it as lockdown. Like, things are not like back to normal, but they're also not as locked down as they were. Like, bits of the country are, but where I am, lots of things are open, but not everything, so it seems weird not to be tracking what week of lockdown we're in. But at the same time, we're not like fully locked down anymore. So should I still be tracking lockdown? Let me know in the comments. When would you stop tracking it? Whilst I'm writing everything in, I just want to say that how I make my notes for these spreads and my monthly spreads, because I had a couple of questions about this, is for these spreads I just use my align a day that I do in my other planner. So I basically at the end of every day write 2 lines down about what I've done that day, and then for my monthly I then go through those and pick out like 1 or 2 things each day, or nothing depending how busy the day was, that I want to mark in my monthly spread. Okay, so that is the finished spread. It is gorgeous. I love this. I love the black with the yellow. It's just everything. I am so happy with this spread, and I actually really like this planner. Yeah, I love it, the layout and stuff. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really like this spread. Let me know what you think down below. And thank you for watching, and I hope I haven't shown you what's left in the kit, which is not a lot. So there's nothing on that page. There's 2 hearts of that heart checklist and a flag, and 1 water box. As I say, barely anything. These kits really are designed to be perfect for my planning style. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. There's a little foil wiggle for you. Oh, it's stunning, really. Yeah. Bye!